Oh, welcome back, and we're back on Ukraine. I swear, the saber rattling, the drums of war pounding, is just absolutely overwhelming. And if you want to be underwhelmed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do that for all of your favorite content providers here on YouTube. This is going to be a big one this year. It's an election year, so lots of money is going to be spent on YouTube. A lot of people are going to try to be figuring it out, and uh, channels are going to be lost, and that's we're going to try to stop that. So anyway, uh, back to Ukraine, who will not respond to provocations. Their defense minister Zelensky says. I mean, that looks like a little 12-year-old kid right there holding that AK. He's got nice new shoes though. Ukraine's president has said his nation will not respond to provocations amid a deadly escalation in fighting in rebel Russian-backed eastern territories. But Zelensky told world leaders Ukraine would defend itself against Russian aggression. 2 Ukrainian soldiers were killed on a third day of clashes between Ukraine's military and Russian-backed rebels. So, I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening with that. It just seems weird. Western nations have accused Russia of trying to stage a fake crisis in the eastern regions as a pretext to invade. But speaking to a security conference in Munich, President Zelensky said Ukrainians were not panicking. We want to live our lives. He accused Western leaders of a policy of appeasement towards Moscow and demanded Ukraine be given new security guarantees. President Zelensky traveled to Munich despite being warned by U.S. officials that it is unsafe to leave his country. Unsafe to leave his country. I'm so used to Middle Eastern conflicts that when you say that, and this is something I heard years ago, I've always assumed it to continue to be true and true then, is that when like a prince, a shah, a whatever, one of these big oil producing countries would leave their country to say, and they would go on vacation, they have like 30 wives in their harem, and they're taking all these broads with them, and all the support personnel, all this stuff. I mean, these people, they own all the wealth in the country. So they do all this stuff, and they go on, like, to ski the Alps or something, and they would take with them chest full of gold, just in case while they're out of the country they were overthrown. It was that. It's just like a typical and accepted way of life. And I also thought it was bizarre. I don't know if they still do it, but that's what that's what I remember, or is brought to mind when I see that the U.S. officials say it's unsafe to leave your country. There's only two things. It's either it's unsafe because your country's going to be overthrown, or it's unsafe because once you leave your country, they can't provide you enough security to protect you. And if Germany can't protect you, I mean, who can? Comments came as monitors reported a dramatic increase in attacks along the line divide rebel and government forces in eastern Ukraine. There are more than 1,400 explosions in the breakaway Donetsk and whatever regions. On Saturday alone, monitor said 1,400 explosions. Now, again, I'm not making light of that, but I mean, they were using commercial grade fireworks here in 2020. Look at the Portland riots. They were throwing them at police. Rebels in the self-declared People's Republic of Donetsk and Luhansk have ordered a mobilization of all men of fighting age and urged other civilians to evacuate to Russia. The separatists claimed without providing evidence that Ukraine was planning to attack. I love that. We're back to without providing evidence. Whenever I see that, I immediately red flag. I'm thinking, I don't know what's going on, but it seems hanky. Uh, let's scroll through real quick. Western leaders met in Munich. Policy, blah, blah, blah. An earlier speech at conference, Vice President. Oh, it's okay. Kamala Harris is there. Everybody can relax now. Accused Moscow of trying to create a fake pretext for invading Ukraine, and one of the consequences for Russia would be severe and swift. I mean, severe and swift is what Bush said after 9/11. Go watch the tapes. I mean, there's so much information now with all this stuff, uh, and I don't think anybody has a really good, just non-biased opinion to it. But yeah, it's on the tapes, man. Uh, that's Bush language. If those aren't his exact words, they're close to it. A severe and swift, shock and awe. That was the big thing. Shock and awe. So anyway, this is I don't know. I haven't figured out what they want yet, but they want something, and usually it's going to be around money. So uh, we'll just keep up with this as it happens, and if it goes live, we will be streaming it. So till next time, y'all. Be good, be safe. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to your favorite providers. And as always, Godspeed, y'all.